Today, the nation honors civil rights icon Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. And one of the largest celebrations will be taking place right here in our city. The Brooklyn Academy of Music is hosting their 39th annual tribute to Dr. King this morning, co-presented by Brooklyn Borough President Anthony Reynoso. The celebration is full of uplifting performances and family-friendly activities. To tell us more about the event is BAM's Chief Experience and Impact Officer, Coco Killingsworth. Coco, good to see you this morning. How are you?
Good to see you too.
Can you convey why this tradition is just so important for the community?
It's important because it's consistent, that we do it each year. We show up. We have an audience already starting to line up in 10-degree weather. And because they want to be able to focus on the legacy, the message, the meaning of Dr. King and the whole civil rights movement, all the people that really fought for justice. And it's important that we provide a space for them to be able to do that year after year.
This year will consist of a speech from a civil rights activist. Can you tell us a little bit about who's giving the speech and what it's going to entail?
We are deeply honored to be presenting as our keynote speaker Carlota Walls-Lanier, who is the youngest of the Little Rock Nine. So truly, so many people, all of us would not be in the space, in doing our jobs in the way that we are without her bravery in desegregating schools in the South so many years ago. So we are looking forward to the inspiring words that she's going to bring, the message of hope, not just of hope, but of the fight to come.
Let's discuss the performances and what the public can expect today.
We're very excited to have a dancer from Ailey 2, Kiri Moore, who will be performing a piece that was choreographed by the late Judith Jameson. And we're also deeply thrilled to be bringing Troy Anthony and the Fire Ensemble, which is a choir community. It's a group of, we've had our doors open all week to welcome any community member who wants to sing and bring their words and their message. They are going to be taking the stage. We have almost 100 choir members taking the stage today and leading, not just being led in song, but leading the audience to also participate.
Coco, Dr. King, such an influential figure in our nation's history. The planning that goes into this celebration each year has got to be very difficult for you. I'm sure there's a lot of people you have to turn away because everybody does kind of want to be involved in some capacity. What is that like for you, the planning process, and just how the labor behind it all?
Great question. It's a lot, and each year it's something different. We try to be really responsive to what's going on in the world. Obviously, there's something else happening today, about 200 miles south of New York City, but we're focused on Dr. King. But there was a lot going in there. We have an opera house of over 2,000 seats. We don't intend on turning anybody away. But we also have, as you said, a lot of politicians, a lot of people who want to come and speak and speak on Dr. King's message. So that there's a lot of wrangling there, but we're really excited to welcome those who really stand up for Dr. King and believe in his message, that they will have an opportunity to speak today.
Coco Killingsworth, thank you for taking the time. We know you've got a very busy day, so we appreciate you making a few moments for us.
I appreciate you making the time for this important day.
You got it. The Impact Officer at BAM. And we thank you again for joining us. And stick with CBS News New York as we have continuing coverage of Martin Luther King Jr. celebrations across the tri-state area today.